Well, in any auto body shop, we have our stands, and we made jigs to paint things. Anything that's small objects or multiple objects, you're either going to get hung or laid out on some type of jig. So we opted for 4x8 sheets of plywood, covered them in masking paper. So when we're done, we could reuse the plywood and just recover them in masking paper. So and the regular auto body stands underneath. So if we need to get to the booth while we're waiting for the next round, we just pick these up and we put them on the side until we're ready to go again. So nothing elaborate. Regular stands, 2 guys, 2 minutes. The booth is ready for a car. And because we're spraying with pressure, we've had to come up with a masking tape to hold the plaques in place so they do not fly around. So with this, it sticks to the tape. Because we have 3 applications, primer, paint, and clear coat, they have to stay in place. Okay, so we have our waterborne, regular old interior house paint we're going to use today. And we're going to be reducing it with water. So it does not need expensive PPS or reducers to reduce it to spray. So we have a primer and a color we're going to reduce. At this point, we're going to go inside to our 4x8 sheets of plywood where we have set up our plaques. Okay, now we're going to be ready to do an application of primer to the ones that have that need to be primed for the paint to stick so it doesn't bleed through. Teaching them gun management, spray gun management, and putting on material. Wait, too much, like this. So it shows them how to put material on, not too heavy, because in spraying automotive primers and paints, if you put it on too heavy, it's going to run. If you put it on too light, it's not going to cover. So this teaches them how to use the guns efficiently. And of course, each plaque has a special purpose, so they got to give each one the love it needs. One coat of the color on these. We're going to put one more coat to establish the edges and make sure that it's covered completely. The last set, which will show you, we use a solvent-based clear coat, inexpensive automotive clear coat, which is a two-part high solid that puts one to two coats of shine on it, and it's durable. You can draw on them. You'll be able to erase on it. It is an automotive finish, so they're very durable at this point, and you can do anything with them you want. Okay, now once we've established our water-based colors, we must let them dry completely, because in anything that has water in it, it's gotta evaporate out and dry before you can adhere your top coat, which is an automotive clear finish. We're using a Key Quick It'll dry in a half hour. So if we want to handle them and change them, we can. So I'm using a PPS cup for this because this stuff cannot be reused. It's a two-part, part A, part B. This one happens to be a 3-to-1 mix. So 3 equal parts to 1 equal part. So it's 4 parts. I'm going to go 4. Okay, so we'll mix 12 ounces. 4 divided into 12 goes, or 3 divided into 12 goes 4.
What are you putting in there?
Now this is your activator, part B. It's an activator. Now different clear coats, you could get a different activator. They come in packages, and it's inexpensive. You know, you usually get the package for like $70, $75 a package. Part A, part B. It's usually a 3-to-1 or 4-to-1 mix. So we're going to add 4 ounces. 12 and 4 is 16. Now the chemical reaction has started. This is why we use the PPS cup. This is solvent based. We do not need to save it. We cannot save it because it's going to harden up, and we're going to dispose of it. And we don't want to be cleaning the gun with hazardous solvents. It costs a lot of money, and there's a lot of hazardous waste to clean a paint gun. So with this system, it's very efficient to spray this and then just dispose of it. So it's called PPS. Most auto body shops use them, and it's a paint preparation system. When I'm finished using this paint gun, it's going to be easy to dispose of the clear coat because it's going to turn to a solid, and I can just throw it away. Then the gun only has a short chamber here. I just have to rinse it out with some lacquer thinner, and the gun's ready for, you know, to shoot whatever you want out of it. So this happens to be an HVLP gun, high volume, low pressure, so it gets maximum material from point A to point B with minimal overspray. So we're ready to go here. Louis Pugo is going to be putting the clear coat on. Again, we mixed up enough to do 2 coats. That will give it a nice shiny surface. Not too wet, so it dries and we're using the PPS cup and our HVLP gun. 1 light coat. Light coat. Light coat first. Okay? Not wet, not shiny. Light coat. So it sticks, okay? So they're putting on 1 light coat to let it set up because you're dealing with 2 different surfaces. A water base going to a solvent base. A little bit closer, a little bit faster. Good. So it's just 1 light coat to set up for the next one, which is a little bit heavier.
Hey everybody, I'm just finishing up this video and it was so amazing. These guys are doing such a great job and we thank them so much. It's all part of what we do because we feel that these kids and Steve and everybody here, they take pride in what they do because they know that every single plaque is going to somebody where it's really going to mean something. So I want to say thank you so much to these amazing people, and thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
All right, and just remember, it's a full circle of comfort. These guys are just as important to any step in our whole club. All right, have fun with it, go crazy.